Hey, what's everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm keeping this in. I don't even care. Hey, what's everybody? Welcome back. Hey, why am I messing that up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to me trying to kill myself with 3 pieces of duct tape, 2 paper clips, and a gigantic tarp. That took 19 seconds too long to actually happen. Don't lick yourself, Spot. I do not. You know what? I don't care. In the last episode, we went through Terrence Village, and I talked about solitaire for a straight 11 minutes. In this episode, I'm going to try not to do that as we play through Misty Bog. Jesus. A video of mine was on Reddit Haikus. It was the I love solitaire video. I know I was like, oh, I'm not going to speak about solitaire, but I want to talk about this now because I know it. Someone commented, I'm getting a real review bra vibe, and I'm like, I both see it, but as the creator of that video, I am nothing like the legend that is review bra. Alas, that is not me. Sorry, I didn't mean to both destroy your trap, your food, and then you. I'm sorry. This guy is terrifying. They terrify me. I don't know why, but they terrify me. They're so scary. They're like, crazy. They're crazy fast and they scare me so much. Like, genuine fear. I first saw these guys and I actually jumped when I first saw them because I was like, why? I mean, I saw them and I was like, yeah, they're obviously enemies. That's just kind of how that works. Anything with eyes in this game is an enemy. But I was like, what attack is it gonna do? Is it gonna, like, you know, what is it gonna do? And when it started chasing me, I was like, whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and that's how I got scared by a video game. Speaking of video game and scary things, I have not played a scary game in a long time. The last scary game I ever played was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And that was a few years ago. That's a lie. It was 2 years ago, I think. But it's definitely been a while. But yeah, it's been a while, and I kind of want to play a horror game, but I also don't want to play a horror game because that's not me. I'm not a horror kind of guy, you know? I mean, it's not like I won't watch horror movies or anything. It's just not my kind of genre. I mean, if a friend invited me to play or to watch a horror movie / game, I would be down. I would be down 100%. But if it's just me, I wouldn't. It's not my thing. Like, the farthest thing that I go to, like, to watching horror stuff on my own time is watching the kill counts that Dead Meat does. If you don't know who I'm talking about, check them out. Dead Meat is a channel that not only reviews horror movies, but also goes through them and counts all of the deaths and then rates the best one. It's a pretty cool channel, and the main guy who runs it is also pretty cool. Huge, like, horror fan. And, you know, again, it's not my thing. Horror isn't, like, my thing. But, you know, watching him joke around a bit, it's definitely opened me more up to horror stuff. So that's always cool. I would check him out, especially if you're not a huge horror fan, but you like comedy and stuff. He's not the funniest guy in the world, but he can be pretty funny sometimes. And even watching, like, the movies as he does the kill counts are pretty cool, especially with some of his witty comments. It's pretty nice. This episode is just the episode of reviewing because we talked about a review bar earlier. And now, you know, Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Don't. Thank you. Ugh. Damon. Mad Damon. Ugh. Speaking of reviewers, let's talk about the completionist. So it's been a while since the whole Pro Jared thing in normal boots. And the only person in that entire controversy who did nothing, and that's not a bad thing, is Pro Jared. Yep, he didn't do anything that entire controversy. I'm talking about the completionist, which is, his name is also Jared. I believe. I think. Great channel. Completionist is a great channel, and I actually recently watched one of their videos. I believe it was the New Game Plus Aladdin for the SNES. Great show. Great channel. I love everything about it. One thing I don't, and it's their god dang Okami review. I watched their review. I don't know if I've complained about this before, but I watched their review, and it was heavily biased towards the thought that it was a Zelda clone. And while yes, it has a bunch of inspiration from the Legend of Zelda, I feel by just calling it a Zelda clone kind of does it disjustice, especially a game that people grew up with, people, you know, love. Hell, it's one of my favorite games ever made. You know, only beaten out by Sekiro now. It's such a good game. And I think by calling it a clone just discredits the work in just, it's so good. It's so good. And it kind of sucks that was their review of it. I don't hate them for it though. I mean, we're of course people are welcome to whatever opinions. It's just that's one of their few reviews where I'm like, that sucks. Like that come on. But that's the only one where it's like that. I haven't watched many of his videos, but that's the one I have. So it was like, this is a bit weird. I don't know. I mean, it's obvious as well that, you know, I kind of grew up with the game somewhat, thanks to people like Chugga Conroy. I, you know, have kind of fell in love with Okami the day I started watching it. Everything about it's so cool. The whole gameplay is amazing. I did an entire playthrough on the channel. You're welcome to go check that out. I loved it. I did 100%. It was fantastic. I loved it so much. Haven't played it. Play it. Watch it. I don't care. Do something with it. But it's such a good game. But we're going to get off the topic and we're talking more about the completionist. I really enjoy him. He's pretty cool. And he's like one of the YouTubers I'll watch just to check up on. You know, be like, oh, hey, how's my guy the completionist doing? You know, he's a pretty normal YouTuber. He's been in the game for a minute, so I watch him here and there. That's just kind of life. There's a lot of YouTubers where I'll just like come back to watch, especially after a while. Another channel that like it's been a year since I actually like watched them regularly. A channel called We Like to Play, like we as in the game console. Their old name was We Like to Pray, like to make fun of Asians. And they changed it because they realized, oh wait, this is kind of racist. And they made their original name that because of the Wii commercial where it was two Asian dudes in suits came to people's houses and be like, we like to play. And then they played Wii. And that's what they did. And I haven't watched them in so long. And I look back, 2 members of their YouTube channel have left. They had like 2 million subscribers last time I watched them. I remembered. It's just been so long, and it's like crazy to look at the damage that was done. Another cool YouTuber to kind of not look back on, but more of like remember, because I was there when they stopped, was the channel The Creatures. The Creatures was a part of Rooster Teeth. Then they actually had to shut down and go their own separate ways because that's just kind of how life worked. And of course, cow chop blossomed out of it, so like not everything was horrible and bad, but definitely kind of sad. Their last video was like last year, and it's just, you know, stuff like that where it's like been years, years of effort and then just kind of wasted away. Just like, you know, it's kind of sad. And I don't want that to happen to this channel, but knowing that the size of this channel won't reach over 200 subscribers, I'm not too worried about it. One day I might just stop and, you know, move on with my life. I mean, it's going to be a sad day when I do, especially because I've spent 2 years of my life doing this and not getting any payout, but just enjoying it and loving every moment of it. From, you know, playing Neo the first time without any commentary to raging at many bosses throughout the Dark Souls experience. Punching a hole in my wall because of Dark Souls 2. It's been a long 2 years, and I would kind of suck to stop. I'm not stopping. Me saying this doesn't mean I'm stopping, but it's a weird thing to think about. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. In the next episode, I will talk about a more upbeat topic, hopefully. And I hope I see you guys there. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.